Hi, I'm Luciana, I live in Brazil in YouTube, and today, because I saw people like it when I talked about my country, Brazil, though I am in Canada nowadays, I am with my husband back in Canada. I thought it was a good idea to talk about the state where I'm come from. If you want to visit, if you feel like going in the winter time or during the end of fall, you could go to visit my state. So the name of my state is Alagoas. I'm showing the page of TripAdvisor that you can see lots of attractions and I can put on English too. I'm living in Portuguese because I'm speaking English and some people from Brazil watch that too. But well, I don't know if there is the option in English. Anyways, let's go with the subject. Oh, let me take out the volume of my cell phone. So, where to go in my state, Alagoas, what to do. First of all, when you go to Alagoas, the best period is not the summer. Don't go in the summer if you don't stand 30 degrees or the feeling of 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know in Fahrenheit, but Celsius I know. So let me see in Fahrenheit. I don't want to stop it to talk about. So if you have 30 degrees, you have 86 Fahrenheit. The minimum in the summer is between 25 and 30 in the summer. During the spring, now we are on the spring. Is let me see my phone. In Brazil, in Maceió, Alagoas especially, it is 24. It's night right now. The maximum of the day was 29 and the minimum was 23. I don't know where. Maybe on high places because it is tropical. It has lots of, like you see here on that picture. So we have lots of uh, beaches and there is also an area that's not near the ocean, like a drought area, really far from the beach. So you can choose where to go if you want to the drought or if you want to the ocean. There is also river called San Francisco that is next to the drought area, and you say drought and it has that river. Yeah, before the the place we call Sertão. That let me see if I have the name in English. It says backwood jungle, but it's not jungle. Wilderness, desert, a big place of forest, but it's not like that. It's like more like a farm and the dry areas and the cactus, but it's not real. There is like let me show you. There you can, here you have that's the setão. You have lots of areas like that. People carrying water from, you see why I say it's drought. It's like that, and the people living on those houses. See? Did you see the ground here? But it is not that the place you want to go, right? Unless you want to make a documentary on that. So I'm going to show you. We have also place like that next at the set down near it. This is the San Francisco River. Okay. This is the San Francisco River. And people just hear about this Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo. First of all, when you go around Brazil, don't go with the trademarks, don't go with the jewelry. Nowhere in Brazil, don't go with that stuff. Go with the normal clothes like this one, like with because you want like using covering your shoulders. Use sun sun lotion, sunblock, like 50, 60 block. There is cheaper ones. In Portuguese is protetor solar, sunblock. We have those ones I would say to you to use. If you are white, you use 60, the number 60. And of course, you are not going to buy in internet in Amazon. If you want, you can buy in Amazon, and or you can buy in Brazil. But the price will be about the same. The best ones are those ones. I don't know these ones because it's from Canada, not Brazil. Anyways, let's go to the subject I'm talking about. So, what to do in Alagoas? You have in TripAdvisor, you have in my opinion, too. In Alagoas, you should go to Francais Beach. French Beach, Francais Beach. In my opinion, it's the best place to go. It is in Marechal Deodoro. Here, I'm not trying to sell you Marechal because I am from Maceió, near Marechal. And people there in Maceió say the French beach is Marechal and it is Maceió, and it's not true. It's Marechal. Maceió is just a place where you go to sleep, where you go to get the guy. I don't know that guy, so I hope there is no problem if you see his face. Here, you have that here. The problem is in Francis Beach, if you go there and the people go selling um, seashells, they will sell you raw. Don't eat raw, otherwise you will get hepatitis A. You have that chance of getting sick. So you buy things that are cooked, really cooked, because it's hot. When you have hot weather, there is a problem. Here is that is the price of our, I would say, a guide that take you in a tour where they want, and they will take you to a restaurant that is really expensive, and they get something from it. If if you don't want to go with them, you can. I'm not telling you to go. I'm just showing the pictures they have. Okay, here it's Francis. I also have here the from my friend production. Her husband, she does those productions, pictures of the ocean. I want to put the sound so want to have a problem, I want to get a strike. Here, so they make that they don't make three like but they show that they make pictures if you want to get in contact with them for movies in in Marechal or in French Beach. You can go, you can get in contact with them through the YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. It's Cena Produções Cena Production here. But let's go talking about the trip to Alagoas. Okay, so what you can do? First of all, the what you wear. Don't wear jewelry that is as expensive, sunglasses that they are expensive. No, you use cheap things because it doesn't attract too much attention of pickpockets, of thieves. Okay, and you will say, oh, so there is dangerous. Oh, Brazil. In Brazil, you cannot show you have money. That's all. You use, and you don't need, you have to use sandals like because it's more comfortable for you. If you use runners, use something that's not expensive. Don't use a cell phone by the street like talking distracted because you might get robbed. Okay? What else? Where to go? To There is a list of places to go if you don't want to just to go to. And here it says the same I told you. Don't wear jewelry, expensive car, expensive clothes because it attracts attention. If you want so much to attract attention, there you go, you got it. So we have some expensive restaurant and cheap restaurant. You can't choose. We have those Maceió, that is, we have a big area of ocean. We have Maragogi, that's really in the north north of Maceió. We have Marechal, that is south of Maceió, that I just told you about. São Miguel dos Milagres is another place, so you have lots of ocean to go. You can go get to Maceió, um, and there you ask for a trip. Or if you want to go by yourself, you can go by bus or by car. But as I said, to get a bus, you have to purchase a card to pay in the because you don't pay with the money anymore in the bus. You pay with a card, and not the bus that go from a city to another, but the bus that goes inside the city, you have to have one card. Let me show you. So the name of the card is Vamos, means let's go. It's a way to talk like popular people talk. So you how to get it says you go here and there is here. As you are not a student, the one you are gonna get is that one Vale Transporte, that's transport. There is also the special one that is for elderly, but and there is the rodoviário that is to I think it's from one city to another. I didn't know they already had that one. So when you go here, what to buy? Hmm. Here. Is that really complicated if you don't know Portuguese? That one is just for worker of the bus. It's not for traveling out of the city. So you go here, you put your name. The problem is you need CPF. They didn't think about the people that are not from Brazil. So you have to catch a Uber, because to get a bus you cannot get a bus. That's ridiculous. Well, I'm sorry. I thought they made it more difficult now to get a bus. Let's go around. Let's go to. So what can you? Where can you go? You what to do? You can go. They say get a bus of tourist bus. You can go in a trip in a boat. You can make an excursion. You can. There is a suggestions of main place to go. But in my opinion, because I'm from Maceió, I'm from Alagoas. The best place to go is French Beach. Is I would say there is a place where you can buy clothes made by hand, well, that is traditional there. And then there is Massagueira, that's a place where you can eat and the price is good. The food I tell you to eat is rice with moqueca de camarão. Shrimp moqueca is shrimp with coconut. It's really delicious. But if you don't like shrimp, you can have fish. Okay, arabaiana. Arabaiana is a good fish. I can show you. And what? And this one. That's moqueca. Moqueca de Arab and the camarão. Where is a picture? Here. This is the rice. This is couscous. And this is. I never saw nobody eating that with the couscous. Never saw in my life. You can also have camarãozada, that's the name. Moqueca de camarão or camarãozada is the same thing. So delicious. That is the one. It's wonderful. I can get fat eating that more than I am. Another thing, don't give money to kids. You will see kids begging you money. Don't give. You can eat also by the beach in Maceió. That's the only thing you have to do by the beach in Maceió, because the beaches there are not good to bath. People does bath, but I don't I don't tell you to do that. So in Maceió, the best thing is to go walking by the beach, like wearing like those clothes like that, and the Bermuda and the sandals, just to relax, feeling the smell of the air, and eating, I'd say tapioca. Tapioca. There is tapioca of everything. Tapioca is that one. There is lots of food in Brazil that are delicious. In my opinion, of course, that is tapioca. This one. It has coconut. It's made of tapioca flour. And you can have coconut with chocolate. You can have coconut with and if you don't want coconut, they put like cheese. There is various prices. You can, let me see. This one is, there is the cheese coalho, that is, I forgot the name. It's a bar like that. It's the simplest cheese they put on a grill. Gets really delicious. That's the point of going to Maceió, is to eat delicious food. But if you want to eat shrimp, if you want to eat fish, you go to Massagueira. Don't eat by the beach of Francês because it's really expensive, terrible expensive. Like the, in my opinion, of course, for you might be cheap because you are going with the money of Canada or of Brazil, of US. The money is really good. You can see the currency is the exchange today. Today, 25 of October, the Canadian dollar is three nine $3.90. Sorry, $1 cost in Brazilian real, $3.90. The American dollar is 5.32. $5.32. If you go with the pounds, the sterling from England, it costs six reais and 90 cents. If you use euro, it will be 5 reais and 29 cents today. So it's really cheap, and you can use you can use you can check the internet, lots of prices before buying a trip to Brazil because it's really cheap. You can try, like, nothing during the carnival. Carnival is the most expensive. I would tell you to go on September, October. The temperature is really good because it's a spring. If you're going during the summer, you can get really burnt. Sunburn is really dangerous. So I know I'm thinking Portuguese and English, and I'm having problem to articulate what I want to say because I have lots of things to say. So if you have questions and I didn't answer the questions, ask me. Okay? But take with you your card to pay the things instead of taking money, because if you get a money to pay something and there is too much money in your hand, someone might grab and run away. Okay, and they will say, "Oh, there is." There is pickpocket everywhere. It's like in France, you have pickpocket. You can have pickpocket everywhere. Where there is tourists, there is pickpockets. So take care. You are not in whatever. I don't know what is there is not pickpockets. You are not in the church. Don't leave your bag on the seat at the church. Someone might. Yeah, by the church. So, well, most of the people in Brazil are Catholic. Not everyone. There is people that is lots of evangelic people. The second more the first religion is Catholic. The second they are Protestant. The third might be the people from African religions that makes voodoo, not voodoo, what do you say, makes witchcraft to get things. But not I don't know about the African religions. Okay, we have to understand everybody religion because people make it on TV that oh they are really dangerous, but I never saw nobody attacking me. Anyways, if you see a chicken on a crossing like there is four-way street, four ways, stop, right? Four ways, one street going another crossing, and you will see a chicken with the neck cut. Don't touch their stuff. Respect them. Okay, let's go ahead. Well, unfortunately, we have lots of prostitution there in Brazil. Yeah, we have. I won't tell you to get woman by the street or man by the street. If you are going to Brazil after that kind of a thing, you should look in the internet. Maybe it's safer for you instead of going around by the street. We have also that potato that's really sweet. The coffee in Brazil is really good. Is there any hotel that I tell you? No, you should look in the internet to see good prices and if they offer the food is included. You can also look pousada. Pousada is like a house that you are going to stay in a room and to pay for the you are going to stay there like a day, lots of days or one day, and they give you also usually the food is included. You are going to share that house with other people, of course, so lock the door. What else I should tell you? Well, I don't know what else to tell. So, as I said, good place to go is to have fun is to relax is French beach. If you are going to eat, you go to Massagueira, that's Marechal too. Let me show you. It's here near the water. See those? So here the restaurants are like that near the water. It's really good. The one the restaurant I indicate in Massagueira is Mangueira because the price is good and the food is good and they attend you really good too and they are from there from the region so they know how to cook. There is people that they make go there that are not from there and make horrible food that is not traditional. Okay, there is also a crab we call caranguejo. This one, lots of people like it, some people don't. And that is the that you guys call shrimp, but in my opinion, in Portuguese is siri. That is siri, almost like the. It's not that one. It's this one. Siri is that one. I like that more than the other one. This one is male. Here you see. Here, that's a city. That one is alive, of course. I like them. They get the same color of the caranguejo when it's cooked. It must be really cooked. And there is one food called casquinha de siri. It's really good. Casquinha de siri. Yeah. Really, really good. This is casquinha de siri. They make it with the meat of the city and egg and some spices. I love it. I love it really. It's not all the time we can buy because it's not that cheap because they have to make it that they have to take from the shell and everything. It's lots of work. That's really good. You should ask petiscos. Petiscos is true if you like drinking, but if you don't need to drink to ask petiscos. So there is lots of petiscos like bobó de camarão. Bobó de camarão is um, soup of shrimp. You have a caldinho of this one, caldinho. The sururu I like, but some people don't like. There is also the that came from Bahia is the um, acarajé. But some people, my husband doesn't like acarajé. He likes uh, moqueca de camarão with, oh, forgot the name, pirão, pirão. It's really good. It's like um, they mix the liquid with the flour and it get really good. Here, pirão. This is the pirão. Okay, so really good. I don't tell you to use fries. Don't ask fries because fries will make you full and you won't have to taste the delicious things. Okay, and there is also cake of cassava. I will say in Portuguese, bolo de macaxeira. Macaxeira is the way people from Northeast call the cassava. In the Southeast, they call aipim, mandioca, but it's from the South, not from South and Southeast. Okay, I helped you. I don't know what else to say, so we have here what to do. Here you have a restaurant. I won't tell you restaurant. Here you say flights. You have rent. You have a place to buy, and you have that flight with the place to stay. And here you have cruisers. I don't use that one. I just use that hotels, what to do, restaurant, flight. That if you don't know TripAdvisor, it shows you like a hotels.com. You have also hotel.com. That show you. You also have Trivago if you want. They have in Brazil too. Here. But they don't say the Alagoas is in the south, in northeast. It's not northeast of Brazil. Okay, so you have going to Maceió, for example. Maceió is the capital of Alagoas. Okay, there is the lots of beaches in Maceió, but it's not francês. It's Pajuçá. That is one that's really dirty. You shouldn't go there. Is the Avenida and the Pontal. Pontal is the place where you can go to see Pontal. Pontal da Barra. You can go to see the traditional clothes they make. That is traditional to go to the ocean, to go to where that's made up handmade. It's art craft. See, so you have those clothes with, but it's not that cheap. By the way, they like to make it expensive. You ask price, and the holy moly is here. You see, it's made of it. When you wear that, people know it is for that is one for table. When you use a cloth that's made of it, people know exactly you came from northeast. It's to walk by the beach. I wanted a bigger image, not smaller. See? Okay, I don't want to show other people's kids. Well, that's it. So, I don't know what else to say. When you get at the airport of Maceió, you can get a bus. The problem is how you are gonna pay the bus if there is. You can ask in the airport in the information how to get the bus or how to pay the bus. There is a bus to the. If you don't want, you can get a Uber. Don't get the taxi because it's too expensive. But if you want to get, there is also the bus of the hotel if you want, but it's not all the hotel that has a bus. And that's it. You can look in Google to see the places where you want to stay. If there is um, there is places in front of the beach, and there is places that is more far from the beach. Okay, That's it. So thanks for watching. And if you have questions, you can make questions and I will answer as soon as I find the answers. Okay, thank you for watching. Kisses, bye bye.